and thank you for tuning in with Yaya today. I am going to go over a short reading for you all. The idea behind surrender is to let yourself think what the full moon illuminated for you. A lot of times the full moon illuminates some blocks, and so this waning period as the moon comes back into that new moon cycle where you get to plant seeds, you have the ability to start letting go, to start processing some of where those blocks might be and how you can take action towards getting past them during that new moon intention. So first we're going to go over the sign of Aries. So Aries is going to be getting the card of surrendering to non-action. Non-action says now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. All right, Aries. Our next sign of our zodiac is going to be Taurus. Taurus, we are going to ask you to surrender unhealthy relationships. So if you can see this card, unhealthy relationships, let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. We all do, and sometimes it is hard to tell those people that are draining us. So just let yourself pay attention. Like I said, that illuminating full moon may have given you some ideas on who or what has been draining your energy. All right, so Gemini, you are next. We are going to tell you or ask you to surrender your ego. Surrendering the ego cannot always be easy, Gemini, but cultivating gratitude, being of service to others, and coming from your heart is important. And it can be hard sometimes when you feel like you're on both sides of a situation or feeling like you have to be two people. So a big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. All right, next we've got Cancer. So surrendering for Cancer is going to be surrendering to trust. All right, Cancer, it is challenging to trust in the process at times. We all know this. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what you do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. All right, Leo is next. Leo, you are going to be asked to surrender to your full power. I like that this card has a lion on it. I wonder why. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. So it may be time to figure out where something has been lost for you. Virgo is next, and Virgo is going to get the message to surrender defensiveness. Surrendering defensiveness says it is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. All right, Virgo. Next is going to be Libra. Libra gets the message of surrendering to what is. This too shall pass. Sometimes the only way out is through. Flow with what is intended of fighting. Instead of fighting it. Flow with what is intended. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will start to bring you peace. Again, with the illumination and potential of what in your life is having that kind of energy and how you can start setting aside time to make peace with what is. All right, Scorpio, you are next. We've got surrender, frustration. Surrender frustration, Scorpio, and it is Scorpio season, so if we've got some Scorpios in the mix with that sun ego energy, remember that is okay. Frustration isn't necessarily bad. It helps you to recognize where there is some imbalance in your life. Frustration doesn't open any doors though. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. All right, Scorpio, Sagittarius is next. Sagittarius, whoa, you got two Sagittarius. So surrender to spirit and surrender to divine timing. Surrender to spirit says once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let spirit work its magic for you. And then surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. All right, Sagittarius, we've got Capricorn next. So let's see what is said about Capricorn for this waning period. Surrender defensiveness, Capricorn. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone else, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. All right, next is Aquarius. Aquarius, what are you going to be asked to surrender today? Surrender to play, Aquarius. It's time for you to let yourself loose. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation, helping to fill you back up when you might be feeling low or depleted. Pisces is going to be our last one for today. So surrendering for Pisces is going to surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. So paying attention to who you are trying to make happy and how you might be people pleasing is part of that block for you. I hope that these messages helped you today and resonated for you. And thank you very much for tuning in. Bye. Have a great one.